All right, welcome back to the channel. William here, K4ARX. You're watching the American Radio X-Ray on YouTube. The worst edited channel that there is. There is no editing. We just shoot it and upload it. I'm going to be looking to listen to the New Hams Net on the Metropolitan Repeater Association here in Richmond City, Virginia, also known as the MRA 145.430 megahertz. Tone is 74.4 hertz. This is where we get together and communicate with some of the newer hams so they can get some practice. Been talking to a few of these ladies throughout the week, off the nets there, and just having a regular conversation. They're doing a really good job, honestly. And some of the new guys, well, they're doing the same thing. We're all learning from each other, talking to each other and figuring it out, trying to get ready for one of those days you really got to talk to each other and get as much information as fast as you can and exchanges and whatnot. Maybe better serving the community one of these days. We've got a big marathon coming up. They're still looking for volunteers for that. I'm sure they'll talk about it tonight, as they always do. If you feel like volunteering, go for it. It's a lot of work, a lot of exercise, a lot of education. You will learn a lot. That's for darn sure. So I reckon right about now they are getting their Zoom up and ready so they can talk off the air. In the background, way up there on top of the shelf there is 220 megahertz. Listening to the KG4 HOT repeater system, I think. A couple of boys talking about jobs and trucks, and now they're on HF, I think. But it's always handy to have that on. Seems to be some busy spectrum around here besides the VHF and UHF, the nets that we have throughout the week at night. Heck, sometimes lucky enough to hear somebody on, I guess it's 23 centimeters, 900 megahertz. Usually analog, not P25. I forgot to turn on that radio tonight. There's some guys over in Windy Hill that sometimes I'll talk to them if they feel like it. But I forgot. Sometimes at a crossband over on the WA4FC 220. Also 1.2 gig. Sometimes it's the tri-banders are cross-banded together or linked together. Lately it has not. That's all right. Here we go. I think Emily's going to be net control tonight for her second time. We'll have to hear what she has to say and how she does. Well, somebody needs to know. We all need to know. I don't know what you're talking about, but we all need to know. Well, it's 8:15. Let's see here. Nope. There it is. I got 2016, so my watch might be a little fast. No, that's not the year. That's the time. Anyhow, more than occasion, I'll catch somebody that I don't normally talk to on the MRA or some of the other repeaters. And it can be a hoot. You can learn a lot. They can teach you a lot. Sometimes they learn from me a little bit, which is fine. It's always an exchange of information or more than likely just opinion and how we do things or how we like to do things. It doesn't matter the subject of amateur radio or any off topic. And a lot of you guys know it's not necessarily politics or religion or things like that people like to frown on, which is understandable. Depends on what machine you use. You can do all that on Simplex.
Welcome to the Metro Repeater Net. Welcome to the Metro Repeater Association for New Hams tonight, also known as the Chicks Net on 543. This is Whiskey Bravo 4, Echo Mike Yankee, WB4 EMY Emily. I'm now opening the net for the chicks to check in first. I will take mobile stations next and lastly the other stations.
Bless you.
Please give your call sign and phonetically and then say I'll call you in the order that you checked in. Okay, chicks, call in first.
Oh, so now we're the Chicks Net. Okay. It's a takeover.
Chick number 1, Nora, N for
All right, it's time for a signal check.
Thank you, Nora. That's N4POZ.
I don't know what's going on tonight, but it's been kind of weird.
Any other chicks out there tonight?
Not so sure that's a chick. Try again. KC4 Yankee Lima Delta. Maybe.
Lynn, that's KQ4YLD. Thank you.
Wow. I got it wrong.
Any other chicks?
Well, the SDR does not want to cooperate
I guess
tonight.
not. So is anybody out there mobile tonight?
Kilo Charlie 5, Zulu Yankee, Papa James Mobile.
There we go. It's loud.
KC5ZYP James. Thank you.
You try and watch the SDR here and listen at the same time.
AR4, Charlie Bravo Alpha, Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Bravo Alpha, Mark, I'll be in now.
Mark, I think you're the one that gets to the airport. Am I right?
Copy that, no control. Copy that. Over.
Calling in and out.
Well, Mark here's got a deep voice, don't he?
Anybody else out there like to check in tonight? I'm having a little trouble hearing you. You say it slow.
Well, give him a chance.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble copying. Can you say it slower or give me your name first?
Baker, India, Lima, Lima.
And I'm sorry, what's your name?
FR. North,
I'm sorry, I've got a lot of static.
over.
Sorry, I couldn't copy that. Somebody else want to check in, please?
This is Whiskey 4, Bravo Romeo Uniform, Bruce.
This is Kilo 4, Lima Sierra Echo, Doug.
Wonderful, Doug. Glad to have you tonight.
This is Alpha Bravo 2, Oscar Echo, Bob. Recheck. This is Kilo Quebec 4, November, Sierra, and Romeo. Name here is Bill.
Hey, Kilo November, Sierra Romeo. Bill, touch it. In and out.
Zoom in on the screen here.
Anyone else out there tonight?
Sorry for the shaky cam. It
Well,
is
I'll
what
go
it
ahead and
is.
start and ask anyone who wants to share a hand experience tonight, or maybe just talk about your Halloween plans. I'll go back to KNTOZ Nora. And for no house land, but I read to my lunch fruit, tomatoes, and a halibut for the frog dump. Happy of having a great season for my day over. Super, you showed me some of those. I'd like to do a watercolor. They're beautiful. All right. But James up there. KT5CY. Maybe it's O. James.
Good evening, everyone on that. Well, my wife is on vacation, so I'm unsupervised for about a week. Fortunately, I still have to go to work. Other than that, just enjoying this little commute to where I work. And I hope everyone is staying safe and at least warm. Not much else to say. Go back to net control. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everyone.
Engine 23 and truck 8. Motor vehicle accident. 3024, Napperton Avenue. Engine 23 and truck 8.
I think Mark said in and out.
3024, Napperton Avenue. Cross Street,
Go to Bruce.
Avenue and Benson.
W4BRU.
Channel 2. Time out, 2023.
Well, good to hear you, everybody on here again, and you're doing fine, Emily. So that's moving along well. My adventure this weekend was working on antennas in the roof. Unsuccessful. Some damage up to
Fire station 23.
but unfortunately, the weather kind of turned on us and did some work. Gonna get back up there and get some work done. So I'm off the air on 8
Station 23.
Not too bad for me, except for the weekend. But I did try a little portable out in the little park. A little portable out on the park on Saturday, and did pick up a couple of folks that way, so that part was good. So anyway, that's what I got to say. So back to that control, W4BRU.
Thank you, Bruce. Be anxious for you to get that fixed. KK4L. Live right now.
K4LSC, thanks for doing the net tonight. You're doing a fine job. Actually, I went to a Halloween party Saturday tonight with and for WLZ, and Bill and Judy, and had a nice party and everything, and enjoyed dressing up and acting like a fool. And other than that, that's all we did for the weekend. Looking forward to talking to y'all on the net tonight, and so we're enjoying it so far. So you're doing a good job there. KK4LSC, back to net control.
Thank you, Doug, and thank you for the paper that you gave me, that you Xerox. Well, I mean, I didn't Xerox it. I made copies of Noah's Ark at Kinko, so I'd have lots of copies, which is helping me. So thank you very much for that. I think Bill is back with K4NSR. So back to you, Nora. Let's see.
I don't think Net Control heard the question.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Nora. Skip her. Do a comment.
That sounds pretty stupid, right?
KQ4YLD. Lynn, you ate there tonight. Yeah. Looking forward to you when you get that J-pole up. I think that's going to help you a lot. I know. I love mine. I got lucky. I got a J-pole from Bruce right away and found the right bush, and it made a big difference for me. So
What?
antennas make a huge difference. All right. James, I think, said 73. He was KC5DY. So anyway, if James is out there, he can say some more, or we'll go on to Mark. We'll listen to see if James says something.
This is Whiskey for Sierra Bravo.
For Sierra Bravo.
I'm sorry, repeat, please.
This is Whiskey for Sierra Bravo, W4SB. The name is Steve. Check it in.
Thank you, Steve. For Sierra, I couldn't get it.
Very close.
This is Whiskey for Sierra Bravo, W4SB.
Oh, I got you now. Yes, of course, Steve. Thank you for checking in. W4SD. What's happening in your world tonight? We're talking about our net antennas and Halloween.
Okay, all good topics. And thank you, Emily, WB4EMY, Whiskey for Sierra Bravo. No, I'm an old geezer, so I'm here to go whine and complain. And the gout in my ankle got acting up, so I have been immobilized all weekend. So I'm now just beginning to feel normal again. So I'm just whining. Thanks for listening. Whiskey Bravo 4 Echo Mike Yankee W4SB. Back to net.
EMY. Glad to hear you, Steve, and sorry you had issues, but we all do. It seems like mine just patch, keep on going. So that's great. Okay, Nora, back to you. N4POZ. This is Nora, POZ, and Emily. I enjoy so much listening to you, and you're clear, and as well as everybody else. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Tips that are new hands. We really appreciate all the information and the trust that you allow us to do. So I am enjoying getting one or two contacts per day. I listen a lot, and sometimes I interact, and my goal is to get to know most everybody and engage. Back to you, next one. Thank you, Nora. Lynn, Kilo KQ4YLD. What do you want to add tonight? Over. That's what I'm doing. Let's talk later. Over. Okay, W4BRU, Bruce.
Well, net control in the group, W4BRU. I don't have a whole lot to add at this point. We seem to be pumping along here fine. You're getting quite a number of people checking in. I think so many of the chicks are out tonight for other things. Allison has sent me a note saying she's setting on the marathon um, briefing and is going to brief me on that tomorrow or the next day. So that'll bring me up to date. So that's what I can think of to put in. Is she and I are going to be the DMV water point on the marathon. So that'll be fun. So back to that control is W4BRU.
The WB4EMY, putting in for Doug, KK4LSE.
AK4LSC, enjoying hearing all the conversations as they go around and everything, and really haven't got a whole lot of anything else to talk about. I need to get out and cut some grass around my antenna mast and everything, but other than that, that's about the only thing I got planned till Thursday at the board meeting, and I'll see what I can get stirred up there. But we'll send it back to net control. This is KK4LSC.
Very good, guys. Well, look forward to see what you stir up in at the meeting.
Excuse me?
Moving on, WB4EMY calling W4SVC.
Not looking forward to watch anybody throw up. Anything. It's disgusting.
Check in.
Someone wants to check in? I'm listening.
Emily, let me see if I got it. Yep, AB2OE, Alpha Bravo 2, Oscar Echo. Name here is Bob, Bravo, Oscar Bravo, North Chesterfield. I checked in earlier, but I think I think probably there was several people, and I must have stepped on someone else. So, but I've been here listening, Emily, and you're still 20 over 9 on the input side, so I could actually hear you on simplex. That's a very good signal. A couple other people too. Anyway, nothing new to report. Except that I am eagerly anticipating the reception of a brand new ICOM 5100 and programming cable. So I'll probably have that by next week. I'll have that on the air. Back to net, WP4EMY AB2OE.
Show off. I'm buying a new radio.
All right. Norris, round robin, back to you. N4POZ. You see that was third round? I had to move to my dining room that has my reception. This is new. I had been in another room for the last month and I had no problem. So it's interesting that sometimes things change and just checking in and moving around to find the right reception. And that's what today I was talking with William and I checked with him. He gave me good feedback. And he said, why don't you move to the dining room? I said, that's a good idea. Back to you, net control. Thank you. Well, my Halloween story is I'm going to get dressed up for church Wednesday night, or our Wednesday night dinner. There are a lot of kids there, and that's it. It's not really a party, but it's a dinner, and kids are having a good time, so I will be silly with them, and that's my Halloween story. So, Lynn, do you have any Halloween plans? KQ4YLD.
KQ4YLD, no plans. We're live at Friday night, 31st.
Don't forget your
Thank
call
you,
sign.
Lynn. WBRU, Bruce.
Well, as you know, I live a block away from a couple of blocks on Hanover Avenue that put on lights and all kinds of spectacular stuff. So all the kids go there. So we have some candy and such to give them out, but we oftentimes get no one at our house. They're all over on Hanover Avenue. We're just having this big spectacular thing. They usually have TV cameras over there and everything else. It's just a big deal, and just cars are circling the block trying to find a place to park. So pretty wild sort of thing to watch. And maybe we get one or two kids, but that's about it. So then we have to find somebody else to give the candy to because we don't want it around the house. If we have it here, we're going to eat it. So anyway, WB4 EMY net control. Well, back to you. Over.
Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, I've got candy. I'm hoping I get a few people. I'm off the beaten path too. So this is WB4 EMY, hoping that, I get a few trick-or-treaters, so I don't have so much left, but we'll wait and see. Okay, KK4LSE, Doug.
KK4LSD, Doug, Emily. Where I live at is right on a busy route and everything, so I don't get any kids around. I haven't had kids in ages, but we end up going around to friends' houses trying to secure some of their kids. But candy-wise, if we get any, it ends up eating it ourselves, so we end up gaining a few pounds on Halloween. But other than that, we enjoy seeing the sights and dress up. I dress up for church and everything. They do a fall festival thing. I dress up as a Grinch and everything. And then at Christmas time, I dress up as Santa Claus. So I kind of hit the route with those and bring some cheer to the kids and everything. And that's pretty much my involvement with the Halloween and Christmas. And we'll return back to net control, KK4LSD.
WB4EMY, thank you, Doug. Yes, I dress up as Mrs. Claus for church. We don't have a Santa Claus, so they've got me as Mrs. Claus, and I pack on the pillows and put on funny wigs and glasses, and I'm a costume person, so that's what I'll do. Okay, W4SDT.
Fine business, and just a comment to Bruce, I thought the Makers Fest went exceptionally well this year. Had a lot of fun, talked to a lot of people, and maybe we stirred up a little more interest in ham radio. But Emily, I think you're doing a fine business job there. Keep up the good work. WB4 EMY, W4C, back to net control.
Thank you. I want to go to Bob, and I'm not sure I've got your call. Would you give me your call again, Bob?
Sure, let me see if I got it.
Let it reset.
Okay, Emily. The call is Alpha Bravo 2 Oscar Echo AB2OE. I'm here in North Chesterfield. I wanted to tell Steve I'm also hearing him at like 40 over on the input, so I'm here in North Chesterfield. Oh, the only other thing I wanted to add was that I'm still loving this tree tenna, which I have for 2 meters and 70 centimeters. It's up about 90 feet with feeding it with some LMR 400. So I'm just real thrilled with the height and the increased number of repeaters I'm able to reach. Anyway, back to you, Emily. Thank you for conducting the net. This is AB2OE, about to overeat.
He's so proud of that.
I got you now. Alpha Bravo 2 OE. So I've got you finally, Bob. Thank you. Okay, Nora, one more last round while we're doing it.
No more new chickens.
This is Nora for POC. Reminded me of Bob when he shared about the youngest antenna, and we thought that we wanted the chicks to include him in our chick tour, so to check how his antenna was. So maybe Bob, one of these days, will visit you. Anyway, Halloween information for and to celebrate. Luck to you, Control Ned, and thank you for conducting these matches.
Person down. 2312.
That's a nice story, Nora.
Engine 11.
Lynn,
Person down.
KQ4YLD.
Fairmont Avenue. Cross streets are North 23rd Street and North 24th Street. On test channel 2. Turnout 2022.
You got to remember to use your call sign when you're done.
All right, back to Bruce, BRBMW,
Thanks, Emily. I was just talking about Halloween stories. I remember when we had little kids around, you walk up the block, and there was one couple who were kind of like the grandparent sorts, and they would have treats in the parlor for the kids, and they would take the adults back to the back where they served them liquid treats, and they would keep the kids entertained while we had some liquid treats and a few snacks, and then we stagger our way to the next folks up the block. So I remember that as being part of our Halloween tradition. So, Nora, this is the last round, I guess, so enjoy that. 73, 74 BA.
Okay, Nora says she remembers what she said Halloween. Tonight is my son's birthday, so I remember him tonight. Okay. KK4LSE Doug.
KK4LSE. We actually, the Halloween party we went to is a combination Halloween party and birthday party. And the guy that put it on, he goes all out. Thursday when I come to the board meeting, I have to show you some of the pictures of his decorations around the house and everything. But we were there having a good time till about 2 in the morning, and I had to get up at 6 the next morning.
What?
And so it gave me a short night, but it was an enjoyable night. So since this is the last run around, I'm going to say 73 to you, Emily, and this is KK4LSD, back to next control, and we'll be clear with you.
Thank you, WB4EMY. Checking with Steve, W4SD.
Y'all like to stay up late, 2 in the morning. Good grief.
Steve may have left us, I'm not sure, but how about Alpha Bravo 2 OE
Oh,
Bob?
look at that. It's already set.
New with us.
New with us.
Thanks, Emily. Well, yeah, I guess I'll say 73. Watching some television program with my ex-YL here. She's sitting here listening to the net. But I always enjoy the net. Sorry, apologies, I missed the net last week, but I'll try and make it every week. So 7-3 to everybody, and hopefully by next Monday I'll be talking to you on my new ICOM radio if it gets here. Have a pleasant week, everybody. AB2OE. I'll be listening out.
I want to thank the Metropolitan Association for allowing us to use this repeater tonight. I will now say 73 and return it back to general hand use. Over.
I'm not sure if that was a late check-in or somebody finally using a call sign. It's kind of hard to tell tonight. Well, I'm going to go outside and play for a little while. Can you believe it? 2 o'clock's not so late, is it? All right, catch you next time. Who is this? I guess it's nobody. That's interesting. Well, I guess in the interest of amateur radio, W4 Bravo Echo Sierra, K48RX. No? Maybe. Yeah, I can hear you a little bit in the repeater. It's quite broken, noisy, not full quieting into the machine. You're not holding the repeater. Try again. Yeah, your signal is weak into the repeater. I don't know if you're portable. I don't know if you're mobile out there moving around, what have you. You're not holding the repeater very well at all. It's difficult to hear you.
Roger that. I'm actually calling from Dinwitty, Virginia. It's quite a long way. So I just wanted to see if anyone at all is.
Yeah, that's a little better. Dinwitty's a bit way down that way. I expect you're portable, like I had asked, or surmised anyways. Keep in one spot. Maybe find you a higher place, second level floor. Get up on the rooftop, climb a tree, what have you. Try again.
Okay, well, I'm using the basement and on the double layer, so can't do much more climbing.
Okay, well received. All right. How much power are you running to that mobile antenna?
It's 50 watts. That's the maximum. I just put this antenna up today, and just seeing how well it works. I kind of live down in the hollows, so sometimes it's so difficult to get out.
I got you. Okay. I presume you're in the mobile. Maybe you moved around a little bit. Sometimes it helps. It might help to point that vehicle towards the north, depending on how that antenna is mounted. I don't know if it's top center or if it's off to one corner. That usually affects the radiation of your vertical antenna. 50 watts. You using a quarter wave antenna or a 5/8 wave?
I believe it's a 5/8 wave antenna.
Okay, well, being in the fringe area down in the holler, it's a little sketchy. Can you use the Chesterfield repeater? I think there's one or two down that way that you could probably use. I'm trying to remember exactly which one it is. One I can use, one I cannot, because my antennas are actually indoors. I think I can access the 147 360, but not the 147 390.
Can access the 147 360 very well. It puts out a really good signal, and also can hear me, and they can hear me, and I can hear them. So I use that quite often. I just happened to stumble onto it that night. I just thought I'd see if anyone out there would hear me.
Well, you're always welcome to join in here on Monday nights. I think we have one on Thursday nights as well. Same frequency. A little earlier in the evening at 7 o'clock on Thursday nights. That's usually a weekly net, as is this was a weekly net. There's a weekly net Wednesdays on the Rats UHF machine for the Rats Club, and they have their own Aries type net. But either way, I know you're familiar with the nets that are down that way too, because I can hear them from occasionally, anyways. So it's pretty good opportunity. I just guess this one's a stretch for you.
Roger that. I know it's a little bit of stretch, but nevertheless, I do appreciate you coming back to me. At least I know I'm getting a signal out. But then again, it is a long stretch. So nothing brings your way, and I'm about to clear out.
All right, fine business. I'm going to step outside myself and try to enjoy the evening a little bit. I will be going portable, so I'll be listening just in case anybody else is around. 7-3 to you. Kilo 4 Alpha Romeo X-ray. Out. Okay. I don't like to leave anybody unanswered, so at least we have that established as far as how it works for him. And good luck. 7-3 gang. Appreciate you getting through this far tonight, and maybe we'll catch you next time on the next net. I'm William K4ARX. You're watching the American Radio X-Ray.